Hi, my name is Claire, and I'm in the Section 1 Physics class Full Sail. It meets at 9 o'clock in the morning. Today, I'm going to be doing singing glasses. This is an ordinary wine glass. I bought it for like $10 at a box store. It's not interesting in any way. It has a relatively thin lip on the outside and relatively thin glass, so it's easier to make it sing. If you just strike it, it makes an okay sound or whatever. It's just like any other sound. In order to make it sing, you have to clean the glass entirely. So I washed it with ordinary dish soap as well. And I had to wash my hands so that all the oils off of my hands are gone. So I don't have anything that will make my hand glide essentially across the lip of the glass. If I just rub my finger on it, nothing really happens. Just the oils of my hands make it so it just runs around the rim of the glass. Nothing really special about that. But if I take vinegar, which is basically a corrosive agent, it'll take off the oils from my fingers. So when I take my finger that has been dipped in vinegar and I rub it around the edge of the glass, pretty nice sound there. It's very full sound for a glass. When I strike it, just sounds very tinny, the sound off of the spoon as well as the sound off of the glass. But when I take my finger and rub it around the rim of the glass to create the hum, what's happening is my finger is dry enough to continuously strike the edge of the glass. So, if you're dragging your finger along a flat surface, how it squeaks a little bit, that dry squeaking sound is basically repeating itself over the edge of the glass. And then inside of the glass, the sound waves are created from the vibration of the outside of the glass, and they're creating a ripple pattern into the center, and then rippling back out and hitting the vibrating glass again, and then rippling back into each other, and then rippling back out, so that when you create the sound, it's a reinforced wave that is then reflected out of here. It also bounces off the bottom, obviously, and the waves come out of the top. But it's a nice full sound. What's also interesting about the glasses is if you add water to them, you'll change the pitch of the sound that comes out of them. So here are two glasses that are filled with different amounts of water. And it's interesting because you have that tone, and you have the same tone again, but there's different amounts of water in each of the wine glasses. So basically what's happening here is when you put water into the glass, if you fill it up really close to the top, you'll get a lower note than is in the normal open glass that's empty. But when you fill it into the middle where the glass bows, you'll change the pitch of the glass in the way that it's bowed. So you can only get about this many, you can only get microtones out of here. It covers the span of about, I found about 5 notes, give or take, depending on how much glass you have before it bows. Since these are cheap wine glasses, they don't have the long lips that you would get in a normal like red wine glass where the bow is at the very end. So these 2 notes, even though the water level is higher in this one than it is in this one, are at the same place in the bow structure, and it creates the same pitch. But essentially the same thing is happening with the wave coming in and reinforcing itself off of the other waves that are happening on the same vibration scale there. What's cool also is I have smaller wine glasses that are stemless. So these glasses make, and they've got a wider cup size. It holds more wine. And this will make a lower note. You can hear it. But it still works because I'm not touching the outside of the glass. It has to be on a firm surface. But that is the singing glass. And I am in the Fundamentals of Physics class in Section 1, and it meets at 9 o'clock in the morning. Thank you.